Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of House Flipper. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having a fantastic day. I think today I want to do this house right here. This house was on fire. It looks like it is, well, it's a house that was on fire, but it's very modern, or at least the shell of it is, whatever's left. There'll be a lot of cleanup, but I think this will give us the opportunity to do some pretty cool stuff. So let's head over there, kind of take a peek, see what we're dealing with. And I think it should be pretty fun. So there's kind of a basic shot of what it looks like. Looks like... Oof. Yeah, the yard is not huge. This could actually be a good opportunity to maybe do a garden in a style that we haven't done before. Like, I feel like this would fit the what's it called? Is it the desert? The modern garden. I think that could actually be pretty good here. But anyway, looking at the house, looks like we got like a little carport here. Some big windows that will need to be changed. Fairly decent sized living room and a kitchen here. If this is going to be modern, we will almost certainly take out this wall. And then in here we've got a bathroom and then a little walkway that goes out to the carport. I'm almost tempted to just completely get rid of that door so we can have a giant bathroom. I'll have to think about that. Yeah, I'll have to put some thought into that. Okay, so there's that part. But then there's also an upstairs. And here we've got a bedroom that leads out onto a trellis, or a balcony, I guess you would say. We've got, looks like this is an office space currently, but we could, I'm stuck behind the door. But that also goes out onto a smaller balcony. We could make that another bedroom if we so chose. And then in here we've got a master bedroom with a walk-in closet. Okay. And a bigger bathroom than downstairs. This is a huge bathroom. And again, another balcony. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So we can do some things with that. Let's take a peek outside and just see if there's anything noteworthy out here. Not a whole lot of backyard space, that's for sure. Fairly small yard altogether. So yeah, I think we'll probably do the modern garden and try to do something cool with that to really kind of help, make the yard pop out a bit. But first things first, we got to get everything all cleaned up. So you know how it goes. Time for a montage. Well, I think all the cleanup is done. We've got rid of all the trash, cleaned the house, mowed the lawn. Still looks terrible at the moment, but we can fix that. That's fine. We'll have to put new siding on pretty much the entirety of the house, but we can do that. However, there are a little bit of weird things. So these doors that were over here were not actually doors. They're windows. And for whatever reason, the game would not allow you to replace them with the same kind. So I had to get a bit creative. I also went ahead and basically changed out the walls. We're going to have a larger kitchen space over here and a larger bathroom, and I just completely got rid of this door, which I think is good. I did swap out all the windows in the house. We had some that had like white frames and some that had black frames, and it was kind of bothering me. So I swapped them all out for windows with black frames and doors with black frames, except for this one. I might put that one, well, I'll put a new window back in there. But I think I want to deal with the bathroom itself first and get everything kind of situated the way I want. So yeah, that is essentially the plan. We've got a fairly large bathroom here. We've got, this will be the kitchen area, living space, bedrooms upstairs. Maybe I'll turn one of these, maybe I'll turn this one back into an office or something. I don't know. But what I need to do right now, everything needs a fresh coat of paint and or wall textures and tiles and things. We got to put in new floors, and we also actually need to do siding on the house as well, which is something that we haven't really done except for in the very, very first episode on our little tiny starter shack. It's going to take some time to do that. But once it's all done, I think it will look pretty good. Now, I know that we don't have furniture yet, but talk about a transformation. Man, just it looks like a totally different house. I love it. So let's start with the outside. I painted the whole house. What color was this? Silver Glacier, which is like a very, very light silver. I didn't want to go white because the roof and these little underbits were white. So like I wanted to still have that contrast, but I wanted to go with a very light color. So Silver Glacier fit the bill, and I think it worked out pretty well. I turned this whole wall here into this same texture. This is like gray ceramic 3D tiles or something like that. It's what the name of the panel is, or the tile. But I think that worked out pretty well. And then moving to the inside, I went with a very light wooden floor in the downstairs. I forget exactly what this is, but it's a very light wooden floor, nice and clean, nice and modern looking. I think it's good. In here, painted basically the entire downstairs white, as well as this hallway, and the bathroom too, but the bathroom will have tiles in certain places to kind of break that up. Going upstairs, went ahead and changed the stairs to all black, still continuing that wooden floor pattern here. And then in this bedroom, I went with white carpet, and I think this is Gray Fog is the name of the paint. It's like a very dark blue. Gray Fog. In here, I went with a much lighter blue. I think I am going to keep this as an office. I think it'll actually be really nice. We'll have a desk like right here, and then some bookshelves in the back. I think I want the desk facing out the window because it is a home office. So you might as well give yourself like a nice view, I guess. I don't know. And then in here, I went with more of a beige color. I think this is like Sandy Almond or something like that is the name of the paint. And continued the white carpet into the walk-in closet, which is a feature that I do want to keep. And then in the bathroom here, I painted this one white as well, but again, we'll have tiles that will change. I think I'm going to leave this bathroom floor. I might change it, but for now I'm going to leave it because I do actually kind of like this bathroom floor pattern Now, the thing is, I don't know that I just realized that this is a bathroom, and you can totally see in. But you know what? It's 2023. Who cares? If you're peeping on people inside their own houses, then you're at fault, not them. I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, that's basically the house. It is all prepped and ready to go for furniture and interior design. So I think it's time to start putting in some countertops and tables and couches and all that kind of good stuff. And I think I do want to go ahead and tackle the downstairs main room first. Well, guys, I think I got the downstairs of the house pretty much done. So here's the living room and kitchen, which I think turned out pretty well. I really wish that House Flipper would let you split, like, designate sections. Be like, from here to here, this is the kitchen, because this whole big thing is a living room with kitchenette. And I could fix that by putting lintels up here, but I just don't think it looks nearly as good. So we're going to leave this nice sort of open concept dining room, kitchen, and living room all in one. And I think, like, color-wise, as far as the aesthetic of it, I really like how it turned out. I think it's pretty much exactly what I had in mind. We've got we have a couch and an armchair around a big TV, a couple of big windows here to let in lots of natural light. Same with the door. I did end up adding a window back in above the countertops over here once I figured out how I wanted the counters to go. I think these are all Gustum countertops. This is technically a fridge, but we're pretending that it's a cabinet, just a big, tall cabinet, because it was a nice way to kind of end this row of cabinets here, and it lines up perfectly with the counter and all that kind of stuff. I just thought it looked really good. And then we've got a built-in fridge over here, nice big stainless steel kitchen appliances, all that kind of good stuff. Also brought an island kind of coming out of the wall here to help sort of divide the space and give us a bit more counter space to actually work with in the kitchen. And then I threw up a shelf here with just a bunch of random, like, cups and things like that on it. So, yeah, and lots of kitchen accessories, obviously, pots, pans, coffee makers, knife, cutting board, you know, all the things that you would normally find in a kitchen. One thing I should note is that this range is not vanilla. That is a mod from the Steam Workshop. I think it is, or this hood. Yeah, it's just short range hood. Pretty sure this is workshop content, but it just fit so well right there. So I added it in, even though I really haven't been using mod stuff for the entire series. If I do find something that really fits super well, I will go ahead and add it in, because why not? I mean, Steam Workshop, if you have the game on Steam, you can get it anyway. It's all free content anyway. So, yeah. As for the dining room, I just went with a very large dining table, 6 chairs, nothing fancy. This little space over here, basically all dedicated to the dining room, although I did put a shelf over here with some various odds and ends on it. And then we already kind of talked about the living room. Added a couple vases here just because this window was making things look really empty, and I wanted to have a bit more color in the room, so I added some stuff there, and I think it all turned out really well. So yeah, that is the kitchen, living room, and dining room area. And then I also went ahead and did the bathroom right away, which I also think turned out really well. Just this nice big bathroom. Went shower, toilet, and then over here, these are all Legrano pieces, I guess you would say. The 2 sinks are Legrano sinks, and then they have these nice countertops that go perfectly and are meant to be used, well, like this, like basically connected to them, to give sort of this feeling of like one big giant countertop, which I really like. And they also have cabinets as well, so I added a little cabinet over here. I decided to make this a laundry room, so I added in a washing machine, a dryer, and a laundry hamper over here. I figured with all this space, and for a house this nice, I think they would probably have dedicated laundry and not have to go to a laundromat. And then I went with a lot of blue highlights, blue towels, blue curtains on the windows, blue flower pots, stuff like that. to just add a bit of color to the bathroom, and then also just a lot of plants, because we have all this space here, and I figured it was a good way to kind of just add a little bit of life to the space and make it a little bit better. So yeah, really happy with the bathroom as well. So I think that makes the entire downstairs complete. So I think we're good. Now it's time to head upstairs and do some stuff up there. Well, I've done quite a bit of work with the upstairs so far. I took care of both bedrooms. We'll start with this one because it's the smaller of the two. And it's just a really simple little bedroom. We went black furniture and just a simple bed, a couple dresser, added a little reading space over here. I suppose I could throw like some bookshelves up onto the wall if we wanted to do like just a bunch of like books and things. We could put some of those on there. That would be fine. But yeah, just real simple. Little plants. There's not a ton of space in here to work with, especially once you take the window and the door that leads out onto the patio here, or the balcony or whatever you want to call it, into account. So yeah, but it works. I think it's good. Now, as for the master bedroom, this I like a lot. Now, it's not super cluttered. There's not a ton of stuff in here because I wanted it to feel very kind of clean and open and all that kind of stuff. So the space is all filled. We've got a nice big double bed here with a couple of nightstands, some lamps, little decoration on the wall up here, big window that I did put some curtains in, and then of course the door that leads out onto the balcony. But then for the rest of the room, it's just I filled some space with a carpet. I put a plant in this corner, a wardrobe here with a little like sitting thing, and a couple things on the walls, but nothing super crazy here for the master bedroom. However, they do have this really nice walk-in closet, which I think turned out pretty well. We did like these kind of wraparound wardrobes here with a mirror and some hooks on the wall there, a larger mirror, a little like Foot Lockers type storage cabinet thing, and then a bench, some wall sconces for lighting. So they have this nice big walk-in closet, and then the bathroom. I really like how the bathroom turned out. It doesn't have a lot of color, which is actually kind of what I liked about it. I wanted to go with black and white as kind of a theme for, honestly, the entirety of the master bedroom and some other parts of the house as well. But this turned out really well. We've got this nice sort of like jacuzzi bath here, fit in a shower in the corner, a toilet, and then a nice double sink with some mirrors and stuff. I think the thing that really made the difference and really kind of made this pop for me was this little accent wall right here. This was just white, and changing this to like this marble tile texture, I think really added a lot to make this kind of pop for me. And I like it. I think it turned out great. So yeah, we've got our master bedroom, our master bath, our walk-in closet, and our smaller bedroom here all finished. So now it is time for the office, and I don't have a light in here currently. So let's deal with that first. Let's just go with a ceiling lamp, and we'll just do something really simple like this. Probably right about there. Scoot it that way. That's about centered, right? And maybe a tiny bit more. There we go. Nice and centered. So I've got to decide, do I want the desk facing the door or do I want the desk facing out the window? And I think, as I've been thinking about it, I think I want the desk facing the door. So let's find a desk that feels sufficiently modern. Maybe something like this could work. And we'll go black. Yeah, I think that'll work. And we'll just center it on the window like so. Then we're going to need an office chair. And I think we can just go with something like this. That should work. It's not quite centered. Let's just scoot it just a teeny bit. There we go. Let's throw down a laptop onto the desk like so. And then the rest of this is pretty easy. I think we just want to go with a bookshelf or two. I'm thinking this one. We'll do maybe two of these, like one right here and one right there. Although these aren't really, like I don't see these and think like bookshelves. I see those and think like just regular shelves, but it's fine. It'll work. We do need a trash bin. And I think I want to go with the little wire one. We'll just put that maybe like here, kind of under the desk a little bit. Probably want maybe like a little armchair. What do we got? Maybe something like this could be good. Just maybe stick that here in the corner. How do we feel about that? Sure, that'll be fine. And then I think we want to go with another bookcase, but this time I want one that's a bit more bookshelf-like. Put that maybe there. And then I think all we really need is a plant. Something fairly big. Maybe... How's this one? Sure, that'll work. And I think then I think that's like a pretty nice office. Just nice and simple. It's registering as a library though, rather than an office. Even though we have a desk and an office chair and stuff, let's just go accessories, office. Let's see if maybe we can throw down a couple things to get that to change. Put that there. Throw one of these hanging document shelves. Maybe not, actually. I don't know where we would put that. But we can get like a whiteboard. And we can probably put that on the wall maybe there. Yeah. I think that'll do. And I think I'm good with it. I don't know that I even necessarily want to put curtains in the windows. I think I'm fine just leaving these as like nice big open windows. Although we might be able to do more like drapes so that they could be like this. Although, oh, that's right. This these windows don't actually work. You'll notice if I grab any of the curtains, like even if we grab the wide ones, which would be for this window, you see they try to like they won't place because they're like bugged where they're trying to like anchor themselves inside the wall. It's kind of goofy. The only curtains that actually work for these are not those ones. These ones right here. And I mean, I suppose we could do those. Sure, why not? You know what? Let's put the curtains in. Might as well. It is these guys right here. And let's just go white with light gray. Oh, except these are short. I want the long. There we go. We'll just put those in. And there we go. Now we have curtains in the office. And I think that works. It's a nice little home office. Nothing too crazy, but it works. And, oh, one more thing. Rug. Decorations floor. Let's just give this a nice area rug. Maybe this one? Like just a nice medium-sized area rug like so. Yeah, there we go. And we could probably even put like a couple of paintings or pictures or something like that on the wall. Like maybe we do this one right there, just like some sort of abstract art type pieces. And this one there. Bring that down just a teeny bit. That's better. There. Okay. Nice little home office. I think it turned out pretty well. I'm happy with it. And now we basically have the whole interior of the house all done. So that's exciting. Time to do the outside. Well, I've done quite a bit outside, and I think I'm happy with the garden. I don't know how it will score in the actual garden contest, but I think it looks pretty good. So what I did was I made a lot of these little sort of garden areas where I filled them with gravel and then put in decorative grass and a couple of needle bushes, conifer bushes, and things like that. Over here, we've got like a little water feature with some fountains and stuff like that. But you'll just see lots of these areas that are kind of paved out with some sort of slab to sort of give them like an edge. And then the area inside filled with various different colors of gravel, which I think looks pretty good. When you come to the backyard, we've got some patio furniture, a little sitting area over here, little sitting area over here, a couple of chairs, and then here as well, a couple of couches underneath sort of a gazebo. Back here, more gravel and decorative grass. Slid in a couple more conifer shrubs in the back there, but yeah, really simple garden, but I think it looks nice. I guess we'll find out if it actually adds any value to the house, because it is time to sell this thing. Let's go ahead and submit for the modern garden competition. Oh, look at that. Easy. That was the best garden we've had so far. Looks great. Professional garden, practical garden, lot of plants, various surfaces. Yeah, that was a nice boost. Okay, that was way better than I thought it was going to be. I'm super happy with that. So let's go ahead and put the house onto auction, see what we get. Ooh, looks like we're going to make a lot of money off this one. The bidding is starting at 180. So what did we put into this house? We put about 120, 155, put about 140 into the house. Yeah, okay, that's pretty good. And we made 148,000 in profit. But of course, we got to negotiate just a little bit. Give me like a little extra. I wonder if I can get like 7. Let's see if we can maybe get an extra 7,000 right there. Get us up to 155,000 in profit. Beautiful. Okay, I accept your proposal. That turned out great. I think honestly, having done the modern garden there, maybe the modern garden is the way to go. As far as, you know, the easiest garden to make to boost the sales of the house, because I really did not do a lot with it. I just planted a couple of plants and, oh, great view. That's a bit better. But yeah, all I did was really put down some gravel and plant some decorative grass, threw down a couple of couches and stuff, and called it a day. I didn't do much at all. So that worked out great. But yeah, I'm super happy with this house. I think it turned out really well. Nice little dip into sort of modern design, and also we did a modern garden there at the end that I think, as I said, I think it turned out great. So I think that's going to do it for today's episode, guys. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.